Okay, back into it again this morning. Shouldn't have too much to do. We were just stocking up a few little items on the shelves yesterday, but nothing major yet. Now I've still got a little weep in that connection down there on the water tank, so I've got some of this silicone tape. I'm going to put a couple of rounds of that on and see if that can stop the leak. It's pretty minor, but you don't want any kind of a leak inside. So first thing I'm going to do is wrap that around, and in a minute I'll show you the racks up there. I didn't really properly show you that yesterday. That is now permanently fixed in place, so I'll just have a quick look at that once we've done the tape. Now this stuff's not sticky at all. It doesn't stick to your fingers, but it does adhere to itself, and it's supposed to be a permanent solution for leaks, called SOS tape. I got it from Audi, need I say more, but let's see if that does the job, if that stays in place. And I think I might just wrap some around the other part of this join as well. Just want to really try and make sure that those connections are sealed up properly. It's pretty easy to work with because it's not adhering to anything but itself, and it's stretchable. They say up to 3 times its maximum, 3 times its original length, and you just use it on itself, and as soon as it connects to itself, or as soon as it touches itself, then it's supposed to stay in place. We'll see just how well this works. Oops, can't get hold of that end piece. Let's just bring that up a bit. Oh, can't get my fingers on it. Okay, there we go. Wrap that right around there. Press it down hard, they say. Right, and we'll see what effect that has. Hopefully that's going to be an end to that little leak. It's not a serious one, but like I say, you don't want any water inside the trailer if you can help it, and that can be peeled off again later on, so when it says it leaves no residue. Interesting to see just how well that works. Never used it before, but nothing like the first time, and I think we'll keep the rest of that roll in the trailer here somewhere. For now we'll just pop him up there. Now what I did with this yesterday, and what I forgot to show, was originally the straw of course was down in the slide at the bottom, but with the lip on there it won't slide in and out, and I really didn't want to go to all the effort of cutting that lip out, so that remains a little storage area underneath for things that'll fit there. But this one's now fixed on top, and I've got a couple of offcuts. They're just the offcuts from the shelf that I made, exactly the right size to fit across the top of that. What's the odds of that? Usually they're about a centimetre too short or something ridiculous, but exactly right. So that's now all permanently fixed in place. That's not going anywhere, and we've got use of all 3 of the drawers on it. Only 2 of them slide now, but that one's fine because it's on top, easily accessible. that one. And you can probably see from that lot why we needed to build ourselves a new trailer. Now, for those of you who haven't seen what we were using, I'm just going to pop round on the back garden and you can have a look at what we were managing to use. But what it meant was we had to carry a lot of this gear in the 4x4, which took up a lot of space when we went camping. So this, I think, should help out a bit. It's got a payload of 520 kilos, so we should be okay with what we're carrying in here. A lot of it's bulky. It looks a lot worse than it is. The water tanks are going to be the heaviest, 86 litres, so 86 kilos in water. Another 10 kilos for the battery at the moment. It'll probably go up another 10, so even with all this added on, we're probably not even over 300 kilos all up, so we should be well under the limit. I'll eventually get it over a weighbridge and just make sure, but for the moment that is the end of stage 1 officially, and the next time you see us I'll have some more interesting bits and pieces to put on, hopefully. The awnings, the solar panels, the boat rack, the external LED lights. We want white and orange so we can switch between them. The only little dark cloud on the horizon at the moment is Belle has got a sore throat and she feels like she's coming down with something, so obviously in this day and age you don't want to catch anything at all. So we are off to the COVID clinic this morning to get tested. Hopefully it's not COVID, hopefully it's just the plain ordinary old flu. Not too enthralled about even the ordinary flu because I tend to suffer from that for about 3 months. So, okay, that is a wrap for stage 1, and thanks again for supporting the channel, and hope you've enjoyed the videos so far, and there certainly will be more to come in the future.